Hey everybody. So today we're going to work on elimination, which is another way of solving systems equations. We worked on substitution. This is the other method, well, one of the other two main methods. Graphing is another way, but these two are kind of the bread and butter of solving systems. Now elimination requires one of the variables, either x or y, in both equations to have the same integer but opposite signs. Or in other words, they'd have the additive inverse as their coefficients. So if you look at these, all these equations we're going to work on, the first six, are all going to be set up in that manner. So for example, we can tell here that the y's with this pair of equations already have opposite integers. They have additive inverses as their coefficients. We have -8 and +8. And that's the only way this works. Now, if that's not the case when you pair up these equations, you would just simply have to make that happen through multiplication, which we're not going to get to on this activity, but we'll probably get to in another video. I'll probably do a second video. So anyway, let's get right to it. So you'll notice that we're going to basically squish these two equations together. We're going to combine them. So 1x minus 2x would be -x. -8y plus 8y would cancel out. It would be 0y equals. And then -14 plus 4 would be -10. So now we just solve for x. So we divide both sides by the coefficient, which is -1. And x equals +10. Okay. We now use this to plug into either one of these equations. It doesn't matter which one, and solve for y. We'll use the top one. So let's go with, I'm going to split this up a little bit here so we have some more space. All right, so we're going to go ahead and write x minus 8y equals -14. Instead of x, we're going to plug in 10. So 10 minus 8y equals -14. We're going to add, actually, we'll do this. We're going to subtract 10 from both sides. So we're going to have -8y equals -24. We're going to divide by our coefficient, which is -8. And y should equal +3. Sorry, yeah, +3. So it'd be 10 comma 3. That's it. Let's try number 2. So it looks like the x's are going to cancel here. And -4y plus 3y would be -y. And 16 minus 12 is 4. So divide both sides by our coefficient, which is -1. So y is equal to -4. Now we plug this into either one of the equations. I'll just take the top one, I guess. -7x minus 4y equals 16. -7x minus 4. And instead of y, we're going to write -4 because that's what we found y to be. And now we're just going to follow it up. Well, we're going to solve for x. So let's combine these, or multiply this. So -4 times -4 is +16. So -7x plus 16 equals 16. Oh, I see where this is going. I'm going to rewrite this up here. So -7x plus 16 equals 16. I think those eagle-eyed mathematicians will already see what x has to be. So -7x, this cancels, equals 0. We get rid of our coefficient by dividing by -7, and x will equal 0. All right, so 0 comma -4. All right. Number 3. The y's are going to cancel because you have -y plus y. -10x minus 8x would be -2x. Equals, let's see, 19 minus 15 would be 4. So let's divide by our coefficient, which is -2. And x will equal -2. All right, let's plug it into one of these. Let's go to the top one. So -10x minus y equals 19. -10, but instead of x, we're going to plug in our value, which is -2. Minus y equals 19. -10 times -2 would be 20. Oops, wrong color. 20 minus y equals 19. We're going to subtract 20 from both sides. So -y equals -1, and we divide both sides by -1 because it's our coefficient. And y equals +1. So it's -2 comma 1. Okay. So now we're going to look at these. It looks like the x's are going to cancel out. So 7y minus 6y is 1y, and -9 plus 6 is -3. So we already have our y value. That was pretty easy. Let's do the top one. So -6x plus 7y equals -9. Let's put the -3 in for y. So we're going to write -6x plus 7, put -3 there, equals -9. 7 times negative 3 is negative 21, so negative 6x minus 21 equals negative 9. Let's add 21 to both sides. So negative 6x equals 12. And divide both sides by our coefficient, which is negative 6. So x equals negative 2. So negative 2 comma negative 3. All right, and let's look at 5 and 6. So let's see, the x's are going to cancel. So negative 10y plus 2y will be negative 8y. And negative 18 plus 18 is 0. So I think we know what y needs to be here. So y is going to equal 0. All right, we're going to plug it into the top equation. 9x minus 10y equals negative 18. 9x minus 10 parentheses 0. Close parentheses equals negative 18. 9x minus 0 equals negative 18. 9x equals negative 18. Now we divide by our coefficient, which is 9. So x will be equal to negative 2. So negative 2 comma 0. All right. All right, these are going to cancel. This is the last. Yeah, we'll probably do this. We'll do the back side of the sheet in another video because I'm actually running out of time. All right, so 3y plus 2y is going to be 5y. And negative 30 minus 15 is negative 45. We're going to divide by our coefficient, which is 5. And y is equal to negative 9. And we're going to plug that into another equation. We'll pick the top one. So 3x plus 3y equals negative 30. And we're going to plug in negative 9 for our y value. So 3x plus 3 parentheses negative 9 equals negative 30. So now we want to get y by itself, oh sorry, x by itself. So let's multiply those. So 3x, 3 times negative 9 is negative 27 equals negative 30. Let's get rid of our constant, which is negative 27, so let's add 27 to both sides. So 3x equals negative 3. Divide both sides by our coefficient, which is 3. X is equal to negative 1. So negative 1 comma negative 9. And that is that. So all right, yeah, we'll do another video of me doing the ones on the back side, which are a little more complicated. These were already set up for elimination, where you just combine them together and you get one of the variables by itself. So yeah. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any questions.